Hey guys, Ultra Prime here. Welcome back to more GTA 5 Online. Today's build, we're going to be making Bruce Wayne's Corvette from the Batman. Now, the Corvette in the movie is a 1963 Corvette Stingray, and the car we're going to be using is under Legendary Motorsports, two-door. It's going to be this car right here, the Coquette Classic. Now the actual price is 665,000. However, the car is free if you have the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack. Now, since I have the Starter Pack, I get this car for free. And yeah. Alright. Bruce Wayne's Corvette, let's do this. By the way, I'm going to Los Santos Customs this time. Okay, so as usual for these builds, I like to do max performance upgrades. So max armor, max brakes, and for the bumpers. So for the front bumper, you're just going to leave it stock. The car did not have any splitters. And for the rear bumper, you're also going to leave that stock. For engine is up to you. Level 4 if you want. For the exhaust, you're going to choose the race exhaust. For the hood, you can leave it stock. For the headlights, you can leave it stock if you want. But unfortunately, we don't actually get a good look at the actual lights that were used in the movie, because the car only appears in like a daytime scene in the movie. So you can leave it stock to save money. But the car didn't have any neon kits, so you can just leave that off. For the livery, I'm just going to leave it off. Yeah, I'm not saying you can leave the livery to none. The car didn't have any. It's just a plain color. Now for the plates. Now, the plate itself is actually a black and white license plate, so you can do yellow and black. However, the actual plate itself is Y291XL. Now, unfortunately, I made this build like a year or two ago, and I had no knowledge of the license plate, or at least I didn't remember when I watched the movie. So the plate I used, I just made a custom plate with the Wayne 22 as like reference to Bruce Wayne, and the 22 is a reference to the movie's release year. A respray, it's very easy. It's just classic black. Now for the secondary color, it's going to be a classic cast iron silver. For the roll cage, you're going to choose none. For the roof, you can leave it stock. The car was not a convertible. And if you want to sell it, it's going to be 100,000. Transmission, turbo, it's up to you. But for the wheels, you're going to go over to muscle, chrome rims, mercenary. Those are going to be the closest to the one from the movie. And for tire enhancements, if you want. And for windows is none. Well, window tints is none. And that's it. Now, why don't we go to the Los Santos Customs and see if there's like anything else we can do to this. And as you can see, the car itself, the actual for the speed, if you do maximum performance, it actually has like a very decent speed, and it's great for grinding when you're just starting out. Yeah, well, why don't I just explain, like, so in the movie, the car, Bruce Wayne arrives to a funeral, I forgot whose, in this car. Now, based on everyone's reaction, Bruce Wayne, this version of Bruce Wayne doesn't make make much public appearances. So it was, I guess it was for like pretty big for him to appear. Now back to the funeral. I distinctly remember like like a GCPD detective having a bomb strapped to him. You know that. All right. So as usual, I'm just gonna go up to here and see if there's like any further upgrades we can make in the LS car meet. Okay, so no HSW as I thought. But we can put low grip tires on. Okay. Yeah, as usual, because the low grip tires, I'm guessing it's for like all cars if you take them to the LS car meet. Oh yeah, let's at least do this. All right. So there's the engine. Not very much. It looks like an OG engine, even though the car was added in the in like the PS4, Xbox One, and PC Legacy versions. Interior is pretty basic. Now this doesn't come up. All right. So that's pretty much. Whoa, what? Hang on. Let's do this again. Let's do that again. Okay, the front. All right, the hood just like spawns. It doesn't have any animation. All right, let's take it back to my apartment. Well, I have two apartments. I'm just gonna take it to the. So the apartment I use is Eclipse, which is where the this Corvette is usually stored for me. However, I also have like another apartment, which is Weasel Plaza, which if you've seen Die Hard, you know that it's Nakatomi Plaza in that movie. And that's like the main reason I bought that apartment, just so I could say, yeah, I own an apartment in Nakatomi Plaza. I am thinking about making builds based on GTA 5 story mode. I've already made some cars based off of Devin Weston's. So yeah. All right. And we're back to Eclipse Tower. And now we can end the video. And as you can see over there, there's some of my other creations. Like there's Dean's Impala. There's the Ghost Rider cycle and the Hell Charger. All right, there you have it. That's Bruce Wayne's Corvettes from the Batman. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. See ya.